there are women out here who are fighting tooth and nail for their hubbies who are HIV positive. Story time. So, I saw this story, Jana. I saw it somewhere online. Someone was discussing it. And I remembered there was a time we had a house help. Okay. We had a house help when I was really young. I was in campus back then, when things were crazy for me. And, this woman comes to our gate and she's crying. Like she's literally with a flood of tears and a leer. Now, I'm left wondering what's going on. She said, I want to speak to your mother. I'm like, wow, okay, fine. She's not home. Maybe come back later. So long story short, of course, she came back in the evening and she was really hysterically crying. And me, because mi nilikuwa napenda udaku, I think tunapendanga udaku wote. It's something that, when you're born again, you try your best to stay away from it unless there's something you're learning or there's something you want, there's something you need to learn something from this udaku. Please don't just use udaku just for the sake of it. There's something you're learning from it. So what happens? I decide, I'm going to sit just near the door, behind the kitchen door, and I'm going to listen because we had a front and back door. So the kitchen door. So that's why she's crying. So I decided to listen, and I'm listening. And this woman says, listen, your house help is stealing my husband. So I remember the house help we had that day, and again, I avoid mentioning names, but I remember I looked at her and I'm like, we, unaiba mabwana za watu? Then she's like, ai, kuna bwana anaibiwangwa kweli? Bwana umeisikia wapi bwana kibiwa kweli? Hapana, huyu mwanaume ndo ananitaka. So I'm like, ebu ngoja niendelee kusikiza. So as I was listening, she was crying. She was saying, you know what? She's trying to steal my husband. This is not right. She's ruining my family. Nini. Haya. The story ended with my mom tattooing it, coming to the house help and telling her, listen, this is not good what you're doing, stop it, nini, story ika tulia. But by the next day, when I came back from school, I'm finding our house help. Back then I was a kid, I was like 19 years. I'm coming home, I'm finding the house help, she's crying. And I'm like, what's going on? She said, I'm bleeding. I've been bleeding, like, where? I'm not going to tell you where. As women, we all know where we bleed. So she's bleeding. I'm bleeding so hard, as in it's not stopped. Today I've used over 10 pads and I can't stop bleeding. And I'm like, okay, so what's happening? Then she told me, that woman brought her mother. She brought her mother to the house. So apparently the mother-in-law of the man had come to the house to come and console whatever was going on. But we both know, okay, we all know what